with them. But there was no doubt Liverpool had huge problems at the start of the season. You think conceding 3 at home against Leeds, the game then against obviously Aston Villa. And we spoke a lot on this show about Liverpool's line, and it's difficult at times to criticise a team who've got a great defensive record and who have been so successful. There was times when I'd look at the line, and we've been in those positions ourselves, and I'm looking at it and thinking, run back. And certainly in the Aston Villa game, obviously Liverpool got it massively wrong. And I just wanted to highlight one clip from that, but also look at how well they dealt with Jamie Vardy, who was possibly the toughest player running in behind to deal with in the Premier League. And I was going to look at a slight sort of difference, really. And at times, it's not so much how high the line is. It's just the fact that I used to always feel that Liverpool's defenders needed to be in a position to actually run back. Just run back and match the run. So we're in a decent line. OK, they've beat the press. They've got time on the ball. Let's just give ourselves 2 or 3 yards. That's all it was. And I felt they held the line at times, certainly in this game. And listen, it was just one of those games they got it badly wrong. But you just see Van Dijk there, Joe Gomez trying to step up. And then you end up having to sprint back instead of maybe giving yourself a couple of yards initially, and then you get away with it. People spoke when Van Dijk went out and said Liverpool will completely change. They will drop off, I don't know, 10 or 15 yards. I watch a lot of Liverpool's games, obviously. I didn't quite see it, if I'm being honest, but I wanted to have a chance to really analyse it against someone like a Jamie Vardy. So I saw this a little bit, and you see the position of Fabinho. Now, yes, it's a throw-in, but you can't see the deep. I mean, it's difficult to go much higher than the position that he's in, really. There's plenty of space in behind. And you just see now the position they're in. Now, no one can tell me Liverpool are dropping off 10 or 15 yards now without Van Dijk when I see them in those positions, and you've basically got all that for Jamie Vardy to run into, who did play a lot more on this side against Fabinho in the game. So, yes, they're still playing a high line the way they normally do, but just look at Fabinho's body position. Now, yes, we can talk about him being a midfield player in there, but he's been outstanding. And what he is doing is playing a high line, but I'm ready to run back when the ball goes over my head. Look, he's off, and he deals with it. Another one now. Again, no one can tell me Liverpool are not playing high. They're up on the halfway line, a couple of yards off the halfway line. So normally when people say you change your line, 10 or 15 yards back, no, they haven't changed without Van Dijk. So again, they're playing against the quickest player in the league in this position, who loves that space in behind. Look where they are there now. Again, a really high line. But watch Fabinho. Now they get done a little bit, Liverpool, but he's on his way back. He's ready to run. He's not running from a starting position. He's already going, and then when he needs to sprint, he's there. This is one that they got a little bit wrong. And again, it comes from probably Matip trying to play offside. I'm not a fan of playing offside. I'm a fan of actually having a really good line, and when they're about to get it, we take off and we go. But you watch Fabinho, he does the right thing in terms of going back again. But I always feel anything that goes there, that's Fabinho's. Anything that goes over Fabinho's head, I always think that's the other centre-back to cover. That's where you need to be. And you just watch Matip, probably for the one time in the game, he's not, see Fabinho's body position, facing that way. Matip's a bit squarer, and watch him. He just tries to play offside there. He just stops. And if that's a better pass, maybe Jamie Vardy's he's through on goal. It ends up being offside in that position. Now, I just wanted to look at one from the second half, because notoriously when you win them 2 or 3-0, a team will force you back and you'll probably defend a little bit deeper. We can, as managers, you know what it's like. If you're winning a game, you get forced back. If you're losing, you'll force the other team. It just, who knows why, but it happens. There was 17 minutes gone in the game. Again, time on the ball. Liverpool haven't gone deep. In some ways, you couldn't be any higher. It's a really tight, organised team with a good line. And again, the body positions I really like. Matip and Fabinho really side on. We're going to stay here. If the ball's over the top, I'm ready to go. See, they don't go with a silly run. They're ready to go. Fabinho, again, he's ready to go. The runner doesn't have to run with him fully. And then as soon as they turn out, there. And I just think